Hey, I figured out the way to go. It actually didn't take me too much longer once I found my way back over here. So, what I remembered was that the fox was on this bridge, and I just figured, hey, the fox has never led me astray. I will just follow this guy, and I guess I went into this room and never explored it and forgot that it existed, and I did that because I thought that this was part of that secret passage area that I was in earlier. But if we go through here, once again we'll notice that I was also tipped off this is the right way to go because the braziers on the walls, and I'm going to call it that for the rest of the series, the braziers were not on fire. So I came through here, lit a bunch of bras on fire, and we're clearly heading straight for becoming the mayor of Progress Town. Oh. How's Bird gonna figure out this one except roll... Oh, the hell? They're pots, man. Just roll through them and break them. Just channel your inner Link. Well, alright. It's gonna just channel, like... jealous... what... it's gonna make fun of me. I'm not gonna like it. At all. For forever. Hate this game. Gonna leave a Steam review on it that just says, like... this game didn't install, therefore it sucks. God, I hate when people do that shit. Anyway, back on track. I'm assuming that if I fall, I will die. I'm pretty much going to guarantee that, so I'm not going to bother testing it, even though I kind of want to. But I know better in this particular instance that probably won't be nearly as funny as I think it might be. However, it would be very... I like that. I'm not going to do that. On the other hand, I kind of want to see if I can land on those bras down there. Shout at the pots. Oh, that's a good point. Yep, okay, somebody in my chat recommended that I do that. So, I don't really... The way that I do things now, especially with regards to solo LPs, is that I'm not going to call out chat very often compared to... earlier, because I will have the natural breaks between episodes in which to talk to them. However, this is a very good suggestion. It's one I want to do right now, because it was something that I should have thought of, because I can yell at everything in this game, and I should have thought of that, because I've yelled at shit all over this game, and I had no excuse for not really thinking that through on my own there. But, there it goes. I've shouted at the pots. The reason I wanted to do that is because I didn't want to go too far before getting sidetracked in this area and then never coming back and getting this thing. I am priding myself so far in playing this very just of my own volition, and that is to say I'm not taking hints. I'm not really... I'm not using a guide or anything like that. I'm not watching anybody else play this game. I am just puzzling through everything live, which is, from my perspective, incredibly terrifying because I don't do editing anymore. If I get stuck, I have to make it entertaining while I try to get myself unstuck. So... playing a puzzle video game is probably one of the scariest things you can do if you put yourself in that situation. By the way, can I just commend myself on some good explorer? I've played a lot of video games because as I walked through this and talked, I did that. I'm gonna toot my own horn and talk about like I wanted to peer through every single corner, explore the video game instincts totally kicked in right there. That's how you find, like, crazy shit hidden in this game, and I guess lots of video games. It's also, okay, Dark Souls taught me to do that all over the place, because if this was this was Dark Souls, you know there'd be, like, a gigantic skeleton holding a great axe just quivering in the corner, like, the second he comes around, you died! Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Because I don't do any cuts anymore if I can avoid it, and I mean, worst comes to worst, I could do a manual edit, but I'm gonna try not to do those because then that gives me more work basically. Uh, because I have to do that, it basically means that when I'm recording and I'm stuck on a puzzle, I have to like win it, and I have to make it as entertaining as possible while I puzzle through everything, which is a challenge for me and a great thing for you all, because hopefully it means that I succeed and I get to actually be very interesting when I make up weird versions of Michael Jackson that don't make a whole lot of sense. On the other hand, there is something to be said for being forced to think under the gun like that, because I find that by giving myself that sort of pressure to just continue to puzzle through things as best as I can, when I do find myself getting stuck, I will attempt to do things that I consider a little bit more off the wall than I would normally do. There's probably a wall jumping pun in there somewhere. Anyway, I'll find myself being a little bit more creative with the way I think about moving around the environment and things to look out for, which thus far has actually helped me solve puzzles considerably faster. So I'm finding that to be ultimately a fairly positive process here. One thing I'm going to do real quick before I move on with this section is I'm going to check if there are any secrets here. I don't see anything like that. I guess they probably put in 2 ledges for whether you're high or low jumping off of that thing, but it looked to me, it almost suggested that there was a secret path that you could drop down into. Is he dead? I gotta know. Where would his corpse have landed? You know, I think that they probably despawned the corpse, because I know that this game is well designed enough that if their corpse was findable, it would have like smoke billowing out of it as a visual indicator of like, this is where you find the dead pterodactyl. Jesus, there's a lot of these guys. Hey, are they like pilgrims? Do they worship this thing? Hi. Oh, the hell? Yeah, they're not letting me move. Boy, that is weird. Yeah, these ones aren't as scared of me, but I'm about to play dead guy, or like dead creepy ghost guy bowling. What the hell is wrong with my character? Hey. That's what am I doing? Like, what the hell is this camera angle? Am I like trying to sneak past them? Like, why is my posture so bad all of a sudden? Anyway, I'm about to play weird creepy dead guy bowling, and I'm gonna get a strike. They were way cooler with that than I expected they would be. Oh shit. Oh shit, his wings. His wings be busted. Oh, that doesn't appear to be a problem. No, he's getting closer, gonna kill me, yes he will, and I'm dead, never mind. Bye. I meant to look for his corpse. And you can see it. Aha! I was right. I told you all that if the corpse were findable, we would see it billowing smoke. I mean, you know, granted, shouldn't take too much pride in that. It was a really obvious thing. But, like, if it were findable, it would be billowing smoke. However, I don't think I can get back down there. Yeah, I don't know if I can get back down to that section of the game anymore. certainly it would probably be a pain in the ass if I did go back down there, because if I landed here, I'd have a lot of running to get back to this area. So, well, oh well, that's a shame, but at least it looks cool while it's dead. Okay, what about solving this one? It's been a long time since I've done this mechanic, so I do not recall what I was supposed to do here. I guess by pushing the ball around, I'm able to, oh yeah, that controls the day-night cycle. So we'll see how that works, given the fact that the entire skyline is covered in storms. Okay. Yes. Okay, so that's in place, and then I need to climb on top of the pedestal as the little guy, and then that will open up the door, and we're in good shape. Bada boom, bada pung. I'm not Italian, in case you couldn't tell. Also, people have noticed that at the start of that section, and this is something I did want to talk about, even though, again, it's a chat point, but at the start of that section, I ran towards the monster as soon as it began chasing me. That was because I did not see that camera angle change coming. And so I thought to myself, like, oh, I was holding the down button to run away from the pterodactyl. And so it was like, well, this thing's gonna kill me. Let's continue to hold the down button so I can continue to run away. And then the camera angle flipped 180 degrees on me, and I was like, friend. And, well, at least he's dead now. I mean, you know, if you're gonna have a mortal nemesis, and you can't really become friends with them, just kill him. This is cool looking. It reminds me of the... I'm not being serious there. Anyway, this whole section reminds me of the loading screen. And wow. Blue and orange, eh? Complementary colors. Very neat. I'm wondering what the significance of this room is, because they're clearly building this up to be something special. What with making it the loading screen. I guess I'm also at the top, ostensibly. Wow. There's one more segment up there, I guess. But I don't see a whole lot of ledges. There's one more over there. Yeah, I guess I've reached the top of this whole section. And I don't really see it going anywhere from here so much. Oh, right, another creepy door. If I remember, last time I ran through one of these things, it did not work out too great for me. It was after I ran through here. Wasn't it the case that I wound up in the courtroom with all the crazy things staring at me? Yeah, I remember that. Well, let's go ahead and make that happen again. It looks like this will be different, because there are trees in the way. I am really digging the themes, though, that they're building up here with their level design by having this, like, callback. It's a very consistent mechanism where you run through these blinding white doors to get teleported to new and fun, scary-ass places. What is this all now? Guess I'm on a boat. Can I control the boat? I can indeed. Sort of. Jesus, he's by himself? Nope. I wonder if they're ever gonna give a lot of exposition on what the significance is of that guy, or if it's like I just meet him and then he sticks out like his hand and I grab his hand and then it's like RiME. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, this is totally this area I was just in. There was a door on the bottom, there's a door on the top. It's like 100% that area. Cool, so I guess I just emerged from the other side of this Stargate SG-1, and now I don't have a clue where the hell I am. But I'm gonna guess that I'm in MC Escher's Crazy Stairs drawing, because I see staircases everywhere right now. Kind of wonder to myself how far along I am in this game. I get a real, like, feeling that this is going to be the last act of this game. I have a hunch, because I figure this game is probably on the shorter side. And I figure that every time I enter a glowy door like that, I'm in a new act, so to speak. And I assume that I did one act before I did the pterodactyls. I ran through the door, got teleported to where all the creepy dudes were. I then did the pterodactyl section, just beat that, so I assume it's act 2. And then I just got to this point, so I'm gonna guess that this is the official start of act 3. And because I am totally assuming this, by the way, I don't have any clue what the length of this game actually is, but my assumption is that this game is probably gonna be shorter, therefore probably 3 acts in the story, maybe 4. I would be pretty surprised if it went much more than that, though, to be sure. If it does, I mean, what a great value, but I already feel like this game is I already feel like this game is a really good value for what it is. I felt that way basically immediately, but I feel like it's probably gonna start winding down at this point. I haven't usually if you're in a puzzle game like this, after you fight like a big scary death thing, like the pterodactyl in this game, or that weird, boner serpent from Journey, usually that means that you're reaching the end of the experience, which I would be okay with in this game. I mean, it's like it doesn't need to. It's doing well, but certainly a game should only be as long as it is fun, in my opinion. So let's see. I've done a fair bit of exploration here. Something about this section is a little odd to me. I'm getting the sense that perhaps my comparison to MC Escher Wacky Stairs might not have been entirely misplaced, because I get the feeling that this whole section is like wrapping around itself in a really weird way. Yeah. I might have been more right about that than I think. I was dead on right about that. Cool, well, what do you know? We'll explore more of this, though, next time, so thanks for watching.